Hello, everyone, and welcome back to some more Rome 2 Siege action. We have a 3v3 for you here, sent in to us by Madara Uchiha on Carthage. I feel like we have... Hey, what's this? What's going on here, Kush? Huh? But I feel like we haven't seen a Carthage map, or battle, rather, in such an incredibly long time. Huzzah to us. Huzzah. Anyway, well, as always, let's go over the players on the field of battle, quickly go over army comps, and then we'll get right into it. So, we'll start with the defenders since we can't see them at all. We have Super Hamster 331 playing as Lusitani. Ustyk? Ustyk? How do you think that's pronounced? Ustyk? I think it's Ustyk. Playing as Kush. Naughty, bringing 2 wall artilleries. And then Neverine 900 playing as Swaby. Neverine, I think Neverine, I don't know. Playing as Swaby. Attacking, we have Sav playing as Rome. H-Dog playing as Tylus. And Madara Uchiha, or rather Uchiha Madara, playing as Iceni. So, let's see. We'll start with Tylus, work our way around. Up front and center, Celtic Warriors. Looks like we have 4 of them here. Of course, a bunch of tribal warriors. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 7 tribal warriors. 1 Oathsworn, slingers, of course. And then, what do we have? Thracian warriors. I was kind of hoping that they would be the Greco-Thracian warriors, but hey, what are you going to do? Rome is bringing, what do we got? General and bodyguard back here. Evocati cohort. 1, 2, 3 Syrian archers and 1 Balearic slinger. Evocati, that's 3 Evocati cohort. And then legionary, I was about to say legendary cohort. Legionary cohort, Sussii. Legionary, regular legionaries. We got Vigiles. Saki Hestati, 2 units of those. And then up on the walls, looks like 4 units of legionary cohort. And then, of course, big old ballista boy. And Iceni, last but not least, is bringing, of course. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 Britain slingers. Heroic nobles. Chosen sword band, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 chosen sword band. 5, 6 chosen sword band. And then we have some levy freedom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then heroic raiders, or riders? Riders or raiders? Riders. Then way over yonder here, we have some ambushers hidden, ready to go. Quick note, for those of you who may or may not know this, I guess it should be for those of you who may not know this, you can utilize this trick whether you're playing campaign against the computer, a custom match against the computer, and or if you're in the Wild West that is multiplayer lobbies now. If you have chosen a faction that can Vanguard deploy, like Iceni, Masacely, Lusitani, yada. Okay, obviously you can put units back here. You're allowed to do that. You can do that. However, the lines that determine where you can put your Vanguard or ambusher troops, Vanguard deployable troops, whatever you want to call it, it actually cuts. It cuts across, I think, like right about there. Or so. So, if you want to be a real cheeky bastard, you might get yelled at for this. You can absolutely put your units up on the wall. Okay? Now, look, if you're going up against people who are worth their salt, and they see that you've picked Iceni, Masacely, Lusitani, or any other type of faction that gets Vanguard deployable troops, then they will know well enough to station somebody back here to watch the gates. Whether it's 1 or 2 units, someone will be back here just to make sure that you don't get some sneaky backdoor action. So, that being said, let us commence. We have 34 minutes, 2 seconds on the clock. Let's get it on. Of course, Iceni doing the absolutely awesome thing of deploying everybody's siege equipment here. We have all the siege towers set up so that they can fire into the back. It looks like Swaby was ready for that and set up their club levy units on the walls. The reason for them doing this is so that the siege towers actually target the club levy instead of... Oh, Jesus Christ, they got slaughtered. Never mind. So they have lost... Well, they didn't lose this one. So I guess that kind of works out. They still have one artillery unit, which they could swing around. They could swing around if they really wanted to and aim it in this direction. Swaby, of course, still has theirs. Lusitani does not appear to have brought one. I'll spoil it right now. They do have a Scorpion in here somewhere. I would imagine... I'm willing to bet that the Scorpion is up here. I'm willing to bet. Because it's a good spot to place. Nice little overwatch. They have the range to be able to, I think, at least get to here, I believe. So you can provide, like I said, a good overwatch, and you can rain down some serious hellfire with the Scorpion. Because let's face it, the Scorpion is an underutilized unit that could do some serious damage. Shots coming out already. What do we got here? Longbow Hunters with their 125 range, even though it probably should be longer. Club Levy getting off the walls as quickly as they can, but of course if they don't get far enough away from the walls as they come down, they will incur some losses. But what do we got here? A little bit of a sally out. What do we got? Club Levy charging on out, going after the Levy Freeman. Oh, big volley into the back. I would have stood and fought, but you could always charge your general in real quick. You can get a nice little rear charge off here, help out the Levy Freeman, deal with these Club Levy. Walls are now crumbling. Did we lose anybody from that? Looks like we might have, yeah. Not that one, but this one definitely. Bloodsworn. Here we go. Turning around to countercharge. Of course, that's going to leave them exposed. Now they're losing pretty well and good at the moment. What do we got here? Iberian swords. Ready to go. There goes the Club Levy. Gone but not forgotten. Shots coming in from Rome. Can we see where he's firing? We cannot. That's okay. Oh, no, we can. Wait. Oh, nice. Good, nice soft targets to go for, too. I mean, they're all stacked up on top of each other. You're going to get some of those longbow hunters. You're definitely going to get some of the slave infantry who are going to get absolutely slaughtered over here. And, of course, some of the Iberian swordsmen as well, which, again, Royal Kushite archers. Oh, he's not using flaming shot, though. That's all right. As I've said before, I always believe that Iberian swordsmen are a better late-game unit, best used for flanking around units. If you can manage to actually do that. If you can manage to sneak that by. Man, Swaby's not having a very good day right now, is he? Club Levy getting absolutely swarmed by Celtic warriors, Vigilés, Saki, Hastati, and armor or regular legionaries on in here. And we got here swordsmen taking on some Levy Freeman. No surprise that they are losing. Any movement over here? Oh! Kush taking the initiative over here to scout it out and is decimating the ambushes right now. Even with their 10 armor. What's their melee defense? 65? 56? Yeah, you would think that they would do pretty well against the Chotels, but, well, their melee defense is 66. So, yeah, what are you going to do? Ambushers are definitely done for. But good on Kush for taking the initiative to see what he could possibly see there. Definitely always worth... I mean, because that's usually what people do, right? You don't just charge right in once the match starts, because then the surprise is ruined. You usually wait a while to see what's going to happen. Or to hopefully that whatever units they have here are convinced that there's nothing back here, and they'll start shifting them towards the front. In this case, Kush was not buying it, and did some scouting of his own. Slave infantry coming back out. 147 and 99 men left in those two units here. Iceni is trying to move some of these guys around, but honestly, I think they're going to get caught. Here we go again. General's going to come back on over for another charge. Already has 70 kills underneath his belt. And he's going to get a nice big charge off on these guys, and they're going to be gone relatively quickly, I would imagine. They are only slave infantry, not Kushite slave infantry, which is definitely leagues better than these guys over here. But I mean, while this is all going on, while Iceni is being stalled over here, it appears that we're making not a lot of headway, but they're doing fairly okay. Have we spun around our ballistas? Swabia has not. Kush has not. But Rome is absolutely still firing. How many kills have we got so far? 126. Probably still has a decent amount of ammo left. Where's he firing at? Way over here. Sword Masters, definitely a good target to go for. Want to try and soften those guys up as much as you possibly can before having to actually engage them. So what do we got? Bloodsworn, Club Lebly, and Bloodsworn. I'm tired. Don't pick on me. What else we got? Swordsman in here. Kushite slave infantry. Yeah, just a mosh pit going on over here. Viglays in square formation. Love to see it. They'll definitely last a little bit longer than what they normally would. Meanwhile, over here, Levin Freeman taking on some swordsmen. And the combat's even at the moment, which is surprising. It actually looks like they're doing pretty decent against them as well. But there we go. Now they're winning slightly. I'm sure after a while it's going to start to shift quite significantly in the swordsman's favor. So I mean, it would be nice if Rome could go and assist, but he can't just because of the Iberian swordsman here. Now it looks like they're getting shot at as well by the longbow hunters. Levy Freeman up on the wall here. Oh no! Oh, see, this is. Gotta make sure you gotta leave your guys taking fire at will off. Shoto Warriors moving forward. They're gonna duke it out, I would imagine, with the Legionaries. We'll see how that goes. Probably, I mean, it should go fairly well for the Shotels. They got those meat cleavers that are just able to slice through things. Don't forget too that, or no, it's not Shotels. It's the Falksmen, Thracian Warriors. Thracian Warriors and Falksmen get a hidden bonus against horses. Because look at these things. I have to imagine then, like, in real life, these are, like, way bigger. But they're just good for, like, chopping. And you can imagine, I mean, somebody charging at you on their horse, like, you could just take the horse out by the knees. And then the cavalryman is done for. So, Tribal Warriors showing some force over here. Breaking up this brown mass of Swaby warriors. Fire shot has been engaged. Coming on in, Sword Masters. Let's see, 154, so we managed to kill 6 guys. Are we firing here? I think we are. Yeah, but honestly, I don't know. I think maybe I would shift fire again to over here. Maybe you get a lucky shot off and end up killing Kush's general somehow, some way. Oh, don't leave him up here too long. Gotta get to where you're going. General is not getting shot, so that's good. I think maybe the tower is neutral. No, it's not. Levy Freeman leaving the battlefield. Seems like they held on for a little while, at least, though, against the Iberian swordsmen. But, I mean, these guys are pretty ridiculous. I mean, it's 60 melee defense for a medium melee infantry is just insane. Lightly armored, though, too. That's the issue, is that they are fodder for projectiles. Swordsmen, Club Levy, Vigalays, all wavering, soon to be broken and shattered. More shots coming in. Trying to pummel as much as he possibly can. What do we got here? 100, almost broke 200. I'm sure the next volley, if he has any left, will make that. Still, oh, there it is. No, I was wrong. But even still, this is not a bad place to be either. He's up on a hill. I wish we could see the range. But honestly, I think that this just wasting so many, and more to the point too. These guys are just throwing their jabbies straight up to try and get the chosen swordman here. Guess what they're hitting the most of? They're hitting mostly their own guy. I mean, now not so much anymore, but there was a lot of these Iberian swordsmen and Lusitani guerrillas in here. So that's what these guys were hitting the most of. Shot archers. What else did he go for? Shotels. Lots of Shotel warriors. Obviously, well, Kushite. Okay. Rome was wavering over here for a minute. Surprising. What type of silliness are we doing there? Shots coming in. Focusing down the Assyrian archers. Oh, which brings me to... I'm going to slow this down for a second so I can explain this tip. So you're having the issue of your archers getting shot at, right? And you're playing as Rome. You know what you can do to mitigate this? All right. Take one of your legionary units, put them in loose formation, okay? Drag them out as far as they can possibly go in loose formation. And then your archers, because they are also in loose formation, you stack them on top of your legionaries who you put into loose formation. This way, each archer, hypothetically, if you can get them to stand in a good way that you want them to, has a legionary next to them that can block incoming arrow fire, okay? And in turn, they can still fire. Because I know sometimes when archers are on top of each other, they don't shoot, or they like act a little silly. It doesn't happen with this. If you stack archers on top of legionaries, or anybody else for that matter that gets loose formation, the archers, slingers, what have you, can still fire their shots. So keep that in mind. That is a decent trick. I tested it too against the computer, to be fair, but I timed it, and it took, oh my gosh, they're getting rid of the Syrians here. It took longer for the enemy archers to get rid of the Syrians when they were being protected by the loose formation legionaries than if they were just standing by themselves. Now then, let's see if we can't find anything here for a quick screen cap, right? Maybe we can find something. Sorry, I know some of you don't like slow-mo. I'm just trying to get screenshots because I don't like coming back after the fact for said screenshots. And I don't remember if one was provided for me, because I have a terrible memory. Well, yeah. It would be cool to, yeah, this kind of works a little bit. Oh, you see that spear? Let's see. Anybody? Ah! There it is. Let's see. I wish I had caught that a little bit sooner. No, that's not going to be it. That can't be it. Let's keep going. Alright, screw it. We might be able to find something better later. Ooh. what's going on here? They must be getting shot at. Yes, they are. Kimberly, longbow hunters doing a pretty good job supporting the guerrilla fighters here, the Lusitani guerrillas. 170 for the chosen sword band, though. They did a pretty good job. Brent slingers shooting at. What do we got here? One after the Iberians. No, Kushite archers. Got them out of here, too, so that's good. Has this started to work yet? Yes, 43 kills so far. Attackers still have quite a few reserves left. Rome is pulling up some more of his legionary cohort. Evocati cohort has yet to go in yet. We all know that they are a pretty serious force to be reckoned with. Of course, the tribal warriors are in here, although it looks like some of them might have gotten kind of beat up a little bit. I think there were more in here initially. Now we got slinger versus archer action going on over here. Oh, slinger versus slinger. Okay, never mind. Wait, so what, he has two dramatic slingers and 2 longbow hunters. Interesting. Thracian warriors moving on in. I don't know that leveling these guys up to a single silver chevron was the best of ideas, because remember, these guys, they're shock infantry. You just want to charge them in and then pull them back out and find another soft target for them to hit, right? You don't want them in prolonged battle because they're going to lose over time. You don't want them getting shot at because they don't have a shield to protect themselves. So yeah, this is kind of sketchy. Syrians over here getting shot at pretty good. 193 kills. Probably almost out of ammo, and there's 77 of them left. So I mean, they still have ammo? Or did they take out their daggers? That's it. They took out their daggers. So now they have no more ammo. Now they're fodder. Now they're getting jebaited over here, which is fantastic. Well, they're not getting jebaited. Whoever is shooting at them is getting jebaited, which is fantastic. This is why you always want to pay attention to your enemy's ranged units to see if they have their spears and or daggers out, to make sure that they have, that they don't have ammunition. Looks like over here, though, Swaby's making a little bit of headway over here. Thracian warriors have been sent in. Yeah, immediately they're losing. You can't have them in prolonged combat. It's not going to work. So these guys are going to be gone any minute now. He probably would have been better off. Yeah, pull him out. Pull him out. Please, get him out of here. Would have been better with the Greco-Thracian warriors, or whatever they're called. Legionary cohort, Evocati cohort needs to be pushed in to deal with these sword masters, I think. Tribal warriors are going to have a tough time too, because armor's 80, melee defense is 69, but their melee attack and weapon damage is 51 and 40. I think he just got to level up, so that's why I got bumped up. As compared to 30 and 40. There they go again. Again, this is not the matchup that you want. See this now, right here? Well, I got the sword masters over here. So even if he did get the Thracian warriors up on the wall, brought them over, and then came down the steps, you'd have to deal with the sword masters here, and then the general as well. Anyone started to use there? No. I think it's a waste. Honestly. Waby keeping a unit of longbow hunters in reserve. Smart move. You always want to make sure that you have some ammo for the end game. Chosen sword band taking on what we got? Guerrilla warriors and Iberian swordsmen. They'll probably do pretty well against the Iberian swordsmen over time. Guerrilla warriors, they might have a little bit of a difficulty with, just because they have 65. Well, their armor's not that great either, so... But 42 and 35 as opposed to, well, 35 and 40. Melee defense is 61 as well. So they should be able to tank. This is why I always feel that Iceni is a better defensive faction than they are attacking, because melee defense is 61 here. All they get is slingers. Slingers are best used for inside the walls, firing up on enemy units that are on the walls. Here we go. Unit of Sword Masters starting to waver. That's good. Get them out of here. Got another unit right behind, though. But, I mean, Evocati, Tribal Warriors, Legionary Cohort. Or Legionaries? No, Legionary Cohort. I got to deal with that. There's only 55 guys left. How many kills? 148. Not bad. They put in some work, so that's good. All right, so this front area has been captured. Can we see where... No, we can't. I wanted to know if we could see how far the arrow tower goes, but it doesn't look like it's firing, so they are out of the firing range of the tower. Still haven't captured this gate yet, which is kind of going to be a problem, because this will, of course, assist Lusitani over here, although it does seem like they are slowly but surely getting beat up pretty well and good. Levy Freeman doing a hell of a job, though, putting them a decent 5-6 fight. Decent amount of kills. 63 getting switched out. Nice. Love to see it. Switching them out for some Chosen Swordband. They're going to finish the job here. Iberian Swordsmen are already losing. You see how quickly that dropped. My lord. And they're gone. What do they got left? Guerrilla Warriors, Slingers, and then we have Shoto Warriors right behind. So slowly but surely the defenders are getting chipped away at. I don't know that they have much left of anything. I mean, it seems like Lusitani's, all of his stuff is right here. And here, possibly, we haven't seen the general, though. So that is a little worrying. As we all know, it's going to be a Lusitani noble general. Unless, of course, he picked the Empire Divided? I forget which DLC it is that Lusitani gets a cab general. Which... that sort of irritates me, because Aravaki is basically diet Lusitani in a sense. Not really, but is kind of. And they get a cab general, but Lusitani doesn't. Mildly annoying. What do we have here? Oh wait, we could probably maybe see real quick. It could have been Disciples of Epidemic. I couldn't tell. But if they keep moving forward anymore, we're gonna be able to we'll be able to see. Slinger's getting shot at from the behind. What do we got? Ooh, this could be spicy. Depending on where they get sent. Armor is 25, though, so I mean, they are a pincushion. But they, of course, they do have Headhunt and Frenzy, so those two things combined. And then, of course, if someone drops Battle Rhythm on them as well, with those two other buffs, we're going to make them really insane. But Disciples of Piedmech are... nothing to shake a stick at, quite literally. Meanwhile, over here, Levy Freeman holding on for dear life. 63 kills, or 63 men left. 70 kills. Chosen Swordband up here getting peppered down pretty good, but they're holding the line. Legionary Cohort taking on the Guerrilla Warriors, and they are doing a hell of a job. You would think that Kush would push in his Shota Warriors or ask to switch. Because they would have a better time, and they're fresh as well, as opposed to the... Well, they're fresh too, but they've been in combat longer than they have. What do we got left out here? Noble Horse. 2 Heroic Nobles. 2 Evocati Cohort. And this guy's off of the Ballista. I think they can do this. So maybe his general has now been put into the mix. That only tells me that they have little to nothing left. I'm going to go off on a limb and say that the only 2 infantry units that they have left are their 2 sword masters. And then, of course, well, they got this guy up here with Bloodsworn. Beating up some Chosen Swordman. I think these guys are probably getting shot at as well, though. But yeah. 3 infantry units and then 4 ranged is what appears that Swaby has left. Not a whole lot, but it's something. And that something is not going to be enough. Rome breaking through over here. They're going to be able to get involved now with the Shota Warriors and the Iberian Swordsmen here. Looks like Kush is actually falling back a little bit. Hopefully, I would like to see this unit right here break off this way and then come around. But, yeah, not going to happen. And look at this. Lusitani's going to do the little dance around As he should. I mean, if he can get around and come in onto the sides, that's going to be huge. They get a decent charge bonus, 20, and then, of course, they got that ridiculous melee defense. Shotel Warriors shifting their focus now. Oh, no, never mind. Well, that's right. He does have a slew of them over here, or at least he did. Oh, and he moved the front line. That's not what I would have done either. But let's see. How are we doing here? They're losing decisively, which is surprising. I would have thought that they would have been doing a little bit better, but I guess not. All right, let's see if we can get something going on here now. Not slow. We want slow-mo. I would love to get another shield toss, but I don't think that's going to be in the cards. More. What was those tribal warriors pushing on through? They're saying, hey, we want a piece of the action as well. Let's get in here. Same over here, too. Whole hell of a lot of fighting going on over here. Looks like we have some units retreating. Rome's pulling back. Smart move. Try and conserve what little you have left. And let's see. Is anyone doing anything cool here? You guys getting pushed back, huh? And there it is. No, not him. Yeah. Go for the jabby toss. Oh, there's another shield throw. Too many guys around, though. That's the problem. Come on. I don't know what they're waiting for. The plateau in the background. Like this with the arrow? No, I'm just kidding. All right. Back at it. Legionary cohort starting to break. That's no good. 52 kills, 84. That number's dwindling quick. Probably mostly because of the Shotel Warriors here. And they're getting shot at as well. Players over here not doing too good. Chosen Swordband finally breaking. Haven't completely cracked yet, though. Legionary cohort getting pushed around. Probably to replace this unit that's falling back here. There he is. We're waiting for him. These Nine Nobles. Pretty scary unit. Don't I'm surprised that what's going on here? Is that always like this? No, I don't think so, right? How did that happen?
Run, Cassio!
Did he push his Chotels through? Because they were over here. He might have. Now they're just getting piled upon. They're done for. These Iberian swordsmen are going to be gone pretty soon, too. I think the next thing that I would most likely, if it were me, that I would divert my attention to is going right after this guy over here. I think I would send... let's see, what do we got here? If I'm Rome, I'm sending 2 units this way, and then 2 this way. Alright, to try and pincer him. Tie him down. Don't know where their Scorpion has gone to either. Might have ran out of ammo. But we can't see it anymore. We don't have line of sight. Tribal Warriors, 169 kills, starting to waver. Probably be gone relatively soon. Sheltel Warriors, 140 kills, 67 men. There we go. Thracian Warriors coming in for a nice little charge. Hopefully they can get in there. Guerrilla Warriors are pulling back. Nah. Well, we still have some units though. Another Lusitani Noble. Slingers with 86 kills. And no swords out, so they still have ammo. Guerrilla Warriors getting moved forward. There you have it. Rome's coming around. Gonna try and end this quickly. Cassini's moving forward to deal with Lusitani. Armored Chotels losing slightly. Oh, he is Thracian Peltists. Where are we going with these guys? Yeah, this is probably the best bet. Pulling away, these guys are going to get slaughtered. I'd stop firing and focus on something else. So these dudes are done for. Disciples of Piedmont just kind of hanging out. Swordmaster is winning this fight over here, actually. 78 and 106. It's 133. This was definitely calculated here. Lead them right into the Disciples of Piedmont. Headhunt. And there it is. And let's see what it bumps everything up to. Charge bonus 80. Melee attack 70. Weapon damage 26. Brings down the melee defense, though, to 57. We're now winning decisively. We'll see what happens here. Slingers up here taking on some Swordmasters. Holding them back fairly well. But Legionary cohorts moving up onto the walls. They should be able to break that. And then maybe, hopefully, we'd be able to get his slingers over here. Which would be clutch, but just wait and see what happens.
Pull back! Fire! Pick your targets!
So, it certainly looks like Kush is done for. I mean, his general is still alive. There he is. But I think it's just the general and the Disciples of Piedmont. That's it. And then the next person on the list who doesn't have as much is Swaby. And I got to hand it to him. He's been doing a hell of a job of holding everyone back here. Well, yeah, even he's starting to fall back now. 100 kills already for the Disciples of Piedmont. Chosen Sword Man is starting to waver. Pardon me. Now it's just going to be up to Lusitani, really. I mean, he's doing a pretty good job over here, holding back Rome. Looks like Iceni was trying to get some charges in. Again, I've said before, I'll say it again. I don't know that charging your cav into the rear of your own units to try and get a charge off on enemy units that your units are engaging, I don't think it does anything. I've yet to test it, but I don't believe that it actually does anything. What do we go for buffs? Rally and raise banner. That would be absolutely something to bring over here and to use real quick. Lusitani Heroic Nobles going at it. Combat's even at the moment, although I think the Lusitani Nobles will have it eventually. Slingers focusing down the Balearic Slingers over there, so that's smart. Did he do it? He did. There you go, Swaby. Nice moves. Managed to capture the tower here, but unfortunately it's starting to get neutralized. So hopefully it'll get some shots off before it's completely neutralized. Soften up some of these targets here. Disciples of Feedback starting to not have that great of a time. No surprise, really. I mean, their armor's pretty crap. Sword Masters also pretty beat up. 41 guys left. But so far, I mean, the center over here is pretty much freed up. Syrians moving around. This, at this point, is just to cause some headaches. These guys are out? They are out. Wow. Yeah, I mean, all of these guys, I would just charge into the back of these, the nobles. I wouldn't even worry about the Balearic Slingers. I see you over here, too. Aggressively pushing forward with the Slingers to capture the tower. Love to see it. Neutralize it as quickly as possible. I mean, if Lusitani was smart, I mean, he could throw his Lusitani Nobles up here real quick and cut through these guys very quickly. Just prevent this from happening, but it seems like he's more interested in retreating at the moment than trying to prevent this tower from being taken. Guerrilla Warriors doing a pretty good job against the Legionary cohort here. They do have the numbers to support that, so that's good. Yeah, of course that was going to happen. Combat's even, though. Look at this. They managed to sneak by some Evocati cohort. They're definitely going to be able to get a nice little charge in on the back of the Lusitani Nobles here. Losing decisively at the moment. And that's just going to... that issue is going to be compounded upon once these Evocati cohorts decide to... Well, maybe they are going after... I mean, the Balearics are a pretty serious threat, so I can't blame them there. Disciples of Piedmont finally getting shown off the field of battle. 164 kills. Not bad. I wonder what he's firing at. Going after the wall? No. Noble horse now inside. Is there? Yeah, there are no horses too. Oh, don't do this. Don't do this. Oh, look at that. It's coming back. There you go, bud. But if he just keeps moving these guys and doesn't stop them, which, yeah, it does. That's what it looks like he's doing. I'm not going to keep this. Still losing decisively. I guess, yeah, in the long run, it seems like they have the upper hand. A better charge bonus, too. 32. No, it's the same. This is pretty much over. Lusitani's general's gone. Swaby has all but... No, I think they are completely eliminated. They're gone as well. Kush is starting to waver quite... well, I mean, their artillery over here who hasn't done anything is wavering, so they're done for. Of course, the general is still hanging out, but that's just the general. Yeah, a minute left. This is done. Done and done. Pick your heads up, boys. Here we go. Here we go. How can I make this look cool? I think that's it. Right? Cool. Thank you for doing that, camera. Really appreciate it. Because I can't get any closer, otherwise units will start to clip in and clip out. But I think this is it. That looks pretty cool. All right, back to it. For the final remaining seconds here. How many kills? 181, not bad. But yeah, this is it. Overall, really good battle. Defenders put up a pretty good defense, especially over here. Swaby really held it down for as long as they possibly could. I think that if Lusitani had put their Scorpion in a better position, I mean, it still did good. It still got a lot of kills. I think just limiting it to just this corridor here, though, kind of prevented it from really, breaking out or using its full potential. Anyway, let's see how we did here. Sav getting 2,213 kills, 59 for the general, 200. He actually, oh yeah, because that's amazing. He disembarked them or dropped the artillery. They had 199 kills, and then one of the artillery crew managed to get a kill. That's amazing. Balearic Slingers didn't have to do anything. 54, 199, 125 for the Syrians. Avocati, 98, 109, 155. Legionaries, 94. The only Legionaries there. Legionary Cohort, 218, 194, 191, 119, 80, and 94. 104 and 82 for the Saki Hastati, and 38 for the Vigilades. H-Dog getting 2,135, 125 for the Noble Horse General, 161, 99, 29 for the Slingers, 41 for the Thracian Peltists. Celtic Warriors, 66, 64, 50. 22 for the Levy Freeman, 130 for the Oathsworn. 99 and 73 for the Thracian Warriors. These are pretty good. And then Tribal Warriors, 66, 222, 261, 120, 161, 140, and 206. And then Uchiha Madara getting the most out of everyone here with 2,638 kills. Really put in some serious work over here. 194 for the General, 55 for the Ambushers. Poor guys. Britain Slingers, 276. Good lord. 191, 242, and 99. Well done with these two units here. Chosen Sword Band, 125, 144, 230, 131, 181, 134, 133, and then 97. Or no, those are Heroic Nobles, 133 and 97. And then Levy Freeman, 94, 70, 91, 64, and 87. Not bad. Super Hamster, 331 with 1,679 kills. 120 for the General, 55 for the other Lucine Nobles. Only 43. I'm telling you, if he had put it somewhere else, he could have done a lot better, I think. 80, 107, 94, and 132 for the Slingers. Guerrilla Warriors, 84, 114, 60, and 132. Iberian Swords, 139, 71, 45, 38, 139. That's really good, actually. 38 and 132 as well, 70. And then the Lusitani Guerrillas, 64, 30, and 69. Ustiak, right? Ustiak, I think. I don't know. If I'm definitely butchering it, so I apologize if by chance you are watching this. 1,662, 181 for the General, not bad. 74, 18, and 5. It's unfortunate, but it's how it goes sometimes. 45 and 89 for the Kushite Slave Infantry, 4 and 56. That 56 is actually impressive, in my opinion, for just slave infantry. 255 for the Armored Shotels, 66, 78 for the Swordsmen, 83, 145, 72, 144, and 170 for the Shotel Warriors, and 177 for the Disciples of Piedmont. And then Naravarin? I don't know, 900. Again, I apologize if you're watching this by chance and I am butchering your handle. I apologize. 2,502 kills, 184 for the Swordmaster General, 165, 217, 179, and 211 for the other Swordmasters. No surprise there, putting in some serious work. 63, 190 for the Slingers, 122, and 114 for the Longbow Hunters. Bloodsworn, 176, 174, 132, 86, and then Club Levy, 57, 126. Wow, that's pretty good. 106, awesome. 83, 70, and 27. That's going to be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I did. I was happy. I mean, hey, it was on Carthage. We haven't seen Carthage in a dog's age. I think longer than a dog's age, actually. Legitimately don't remember when the last Carthage replay was. But yeah. Thanks again to Uchiha Madara for sending this in. He's been slowly trickling in some replays here and there. I have the other one that he sent in last week that I need to recover because the mods were making it act funny. So yeah, that will probably either be on Friday or next week. I'll have to see how the rest of the week goes. But with that being said, have a great day, morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever time of day it is, wherever you are while you're watching. Just have a good one. Peace out, guys.